Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. So today it's our first meeting and today we're gonna learn about making, accepting, and declining invitation. Jadi seperti yang saya katakan sebelumnya, topik hari ini adalah making, accepting, and declining invitation. Jadi hari ini kita akan mempelajari expression seperti apa saja sih yang bisa kita gunakan saat kita ingin membuat, menerima, serta menolak sebuah invitation atau undangan. Kemudian pada akhir pembelajaran, kalian diharapkan untuk dapat membuat, merespon, mengidentifikasi dialog, membuat, serta mengekspresikan expression apa saja yang dapat digunakan saat membuat, menerima, serta menolak suatu undangan.
Hey.
Hi.
Don't forget to repeat after us. Let's start. Would you like to come and watch a game of basketball with me tomorrow? Would you like to come and watch a game of basketball with me tomorrow?
Thank you, I'd love to. Thank you, I'd love to. What time does the game start? What time does the game start?
The game is going to start at 5 p.m. The game is going to start at 5 p.m.
I will come and pick you up around 3:30. Is that okay with you? I will come and pick you up around 3:30. Is that okay with you?
That's fine. I hope it will be a fun game to watch. That's fine. I hope it will be a fun game to watch.
We're going to Scorpions concert tomorrow. We're going to Scorpions concert tomorrow. Do you fancy coming along? Do you fancy coming along?
Thank you for your kind invitation. Thank you for your kind invitation. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I have an important exam that day, but thank you very much. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I have an important exam that day, but thank you very much.
Alright, so before we start learning about the phrases that we can use when we want to make, accept, and decline an invitation, we're gonna learn about the types of invitation. So we have two kinds of invitation. The first one is formal and the second one is informal. So formal, it is used when we speak to someone older than us or higher ranking person like our boss or someone that have a higher level than us. And then or when we talk about business. And the second one is informal. Informal, it is used when we speak with our friends or someone that close to us. Alright class, today we're gonna making, accepting, decline an invitation. So when you want to make an invitation, you can use these phrases. First, would you like to? Second, would you care to? Third, I'll be delighted. Fourth, I was wondering if you'd like blah 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 blah. And then when you want to accept that invitation, you can say thank you, I'd love to. And the second one, yes, that will be great. And next you can say I'd be delighted to. Or maybe you can say alright, certainly, thank you. But when you want to decline that invitation, you can say thank you for asking, but I'm busy. And you can also say I'm afraid I'm busy, or you can say I'm terribly sorry. So first we're gonna make an invitation. Actually there's a lot of phrases that we can use when we want to make an invitation. The first one is would you like to? For example, would you like to join me for dinner tonight? And this phrases is the one that you use in the formal situation. And I don't suggest you to say like, why don't you come blah blah blah, or why don't you blah blah blah, because these two phrases is the phrases that we use when we are in the informal situation, when we talk with our friends or something that happened in the informal situation. So the response of this question, when you want to accept the invitation, you can say, thank you, I'd love to. So please remember to always say thank you, because it means that you appreciate that person when they invite you to maybe some event or something. And then please remember that this phrase is a positive response, and it means that you accept the invitation. But when you're too busy, or when you cannot make it, or maybe when you feel uncomfortable with that person, you can decline the invitation by saying, I'm afraid I'm busy tonight. But I'm afraid here, it doesn't mean that you're really scared or you're really afraid of that person, but it's one of the formal way to decline someone's invitation. But if you're the one that make invitation and you give it to someone and that person decline your invitation, please don't say why, because everyone has their own personal reason, and you already did your job, and let them make their own decision to accept or decline your invitation. Next, another way to make an invitation is you can say, would you care? For example, would you care to join me for dinner tonight? And if you can make it and you want to join with them, you can accept their invitation by saying, yes, that would be great, or you can say, thank you, that would be great. So this phrases is a positive response that means that you really happy and you want to join with them, and it means that you accept their invitation. But when you want to decline this question, you can say, I'm terribly sorry. And for example, I'm terribly sorry I cannot make it tonight, or I'm busy, so I'm terribly sorry. But please do not say, no, I'm busy, I cannot come. Because when you decline someone's invitation, it's better for you to use sorry, because when you will not use it, the person that gave you an invitation cannot be offended. So please be careful and always say sorry when you want to decline someone's invitation. Next, the other way to make an invitation, you can say, I'd be delighted. Or when you want to maybe invite your boss to your brother's wedding, so you can say, I'd be pleased to have you over my brother's wedding ceremony. And when you want to accept this invitation, you can say, yeah, I'd be delighted to come. Or when you want to decline it, you can say, thank you for asking, but I'm busy. Or you can say, thank you for inviting, but I'm busy. So these phrases, it means no, they cannot make it. Next, when you want to make an invitation, you can say, I was wondering if you like to. And for example, I was wondering if you like to join us for my birthday party tonight. And when you want to accept this invitation, you can say, certainly, thank you. So it means that yes, you will be the part of that party. And when you want to decline that invitation, you can say, thank you for asking, but I'm busy. Or maybe I'm afraid I'm busy. Or you can say, I'm terribly sorry. So in the previous part, we already learned about the phrase that we can use in the formal situation. And now we're going to learn about the phrase that we can use in the informal situation. So when you want to make an invitation, you can say, shall we come to? For example, shall we come to see basketball tournament tonight? And when you want to accept that, you can say, sure, that will be nice. Or when you want to decline it, you can say, I don't think I can. So next, you can say, you must come to, for example, you must come to my concert tomorrow. And when you want to accept that, you can say, I'll come, I'll promise. Dan di sini kenapa pakai tanda petik LL di sini berarti I will. ini memiliki arti yang sama ya anak-anak. Jadi kalau misalnya I terus tanda petik LL itu sama dengan I will. Jadi artinya saya akan datang, saya berjanji saya akan datang. And when you want to decline invitation, you can also say I love to but bla bla bla. Jadi I petik D di sini itu artinya I would love to, but di sini titik-titiknya bisa kalian isi dengan alasan kalian. Jadi mungkin misalnya kalian punya acara atau mungkin kalian badannya nggak sehat atau bagaimana. Jadi di titik-titik ini disitulah kalian dapat mengisi dengan alasan sesuai dengan kondisi di mana kalian memang menyatakan kalau misalnya kalian tidak bisa menerima undangan tersebut. Next, you can also say let's meet at blah 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 o'clock. Di sini titik-titiknya bisa kalian isi dengan jam yang kalian inginkan. Misalnya kalian mau bertemu di jam 10. Berarti kalian bisa ngomong let's meet at 10 o'clock. Dan jika kalian ingin menerima invitation ini tadi, kalian bisa ngomong alright, I'll be there on time. Jadi dia bilang dia bakalan datang tepat waktu. Kemudian apabila kalian ingin mendecline undangan tadi, menolak undangan tadi, kalian bisa bilang sorry, I don't think I can make it. Jadi di sini dia bilang maaf, tapi saya ternyata nggak bisa. Atau mungkin dia punya alasan lainnya yang membuat dia tidak bisa untuk menerima invitation tersebut. And in this slide, you can see the dialogue for your practice. Jadi kalian silakan bekerja secara kelompok, yang mana kelompoknya terdiri dari 2 orang, dan minggu depan kalian akan maju per kelompoknya dan mempraktikkan isi dari dialog tersebut. Alright, so that's the end of the class. I think that's all for today. Thank you. And if you want to ask me a question, please let me know. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.